Hello, welcome to Mimi's Keepsakes. I'm Arnell. We are on day 61 of the 100-day project. Wow. Anyway, we are heading towards 100 days very fast. Today we are making quadruple pockets with one sheet of paper, and I think this is kind of a variation on the other folded pocket we made 2 or 3 days ago with one sheet of paper as well. But this one has more pockets than that one. So you have a pocket in here. No, I didn't glue it. In a pocket in here and a pocket in here. And then obviously if you glue it onto a page, you'll have a pocket in the back as well. So you'll have 4 pockets within this with one sheet of paper. So let's start making some. They're very easy to make. Again, it's just folding, and you'll need one sheet of paper. Depending, you can definitely use scraps, music paper, book papers. I'm gonna use printed papers today again, just because I still have some of those papers left that I printed on not very thick paper. Anyway, so the first thing you're going to do, you're going to fold it in half, the long side of the page. The other one we folded it in half on the shorter side of the page. So that's one of the big differences. So on the long side of the page, you fold it in half, and then you just flip it over again. So depending what you want on the front of the page, do you want that? I think that's fine. And then the next step is to fold the triangle in again, just like we did with that other pocket. Okay. And then this one, you're going to fold another triangle that way. You can honestly didn't think, no, that won't work. A triangle that way. And if you have double-sided paper, this pocket is even faster. You don't have to fill in any spaces, white spaces, with music paper or book paper or a different decorative paper. So that is your pocket. And then all we're going to do is fill in that area with some music paper, and then for that one we'll need some paper as well. And like I say, if you have double-sided paper, you can skip this step of the pocket. I just always feel it's because I'm printing my paper, if it's such a small area, it's a waste to kind of print a double-sided, but sometimes you have double-sided paper on hand, or maybe you have some scrapbook paper that's double-sided, which would be perfect to use. I wouldn't use too thick paper, like the thick scrapbook paper. I think might be to make it, just might make your pocket a little too bulky, I think. But again, that is whatever your preference is. Maybe make a pocket like this first just with music paper, and then you'll get an idea of what kind of thickness you like. And then we're just going to glue the 4 triangles. Put the glue on the wrong side. I'm gonna glue the 4 triangles shut. And my glue stick is almost done. I had a wet wipe here, but we'll just get another one and get rid of the glue here. Okay. Yes, I need to get another glue stick. That one is done. Glue that one down. Okay. And then just make sure everything is nice and flat. And then we're going to glue this area down. Then this one and that. And this one, we're going to put the glue in there because that's the shortest area. And yes, the glue just didn't stick there. I did do that one. Okay, and that's it. Your pocket is done. So it's not even very complicated. Easy peasy. One piece of paper. So let's do another one, and hopefully this time I'll glue it correctly. Just get rid of some of the glue on my table. Spilled over and from my fingers. So first step, you will glue paper in half. Then you're gonna glue it in half again, or fold it in half again. Okay, and then the first triangle is the biggest one, and it can kind of go from that corner all the way down. And what I like to do is just fold it back so I can see. I want these lines to run parallel to each other and more or less the same width, and that's why I'm doing it this way rather than opening it up and folding my triangles. But if you know, again, find whatever way works best for you. And then this one, okay, and then we're going to fill it in with, let's see, I still have some music pages left here, and I just kind of put it on top and tear it because then I can make sure it would fit in there. This one, okay. I'll open that up. And I'm just going to clean it up a little bit here because I went off the side there. And then this one, needs to go in there. And I want to have it over that fold, so when I'm folding it over I just have a neat edge there. Now what did I do with my, oh there, and I'm just going to just get rid of some of that ink or glue there with the wet wipe and fold this over. See, if I have it on that fold there, it just makes a neat fold there, and they all have the same look. Okay, so now we're just gonna go over everything again and make sure all my folds are nice and crisp, and then we're gonna glue. So we'll put some, oh, we forgot to do these triangles again. And if you don't want the bulk, you can obviously cut these triangles smaller, cut them off a little bit for sure. Okay, so let's start gluing, and we're going to glue that area shut. Then this one, got that triangle. Then this one we're gonna go on the long area and the short one, long side and the short side. And on this we're just going in on the short side. Okay. And I'm just folding down all my folds to make sure it's nice and neat, and my pocket is done. So I have a couple more pages here that we can do. Maybe we can do one with music page as well, and we'll do it mask making style. What did I do with my ruler? I want to just make this one a little shorter. Get rid of all the white edges, and then the leftover paper, my margins, I'll keep and I'll stamp on them or make paper ruffles with them. Always something you can do with them. Okay, so first thing we'll do is we're going to make, let's do the big folds first. All the big folds. Okay. Yeah, so we had a busy weekend, a very, very busy weekend. It's just one of those weekends where everything just kind of happens all at once, and we're going. The little puppies that we were dog sitting, they left on yesterday, Saturday, yes. And so my poor doggy is very alone today. So I had to spend some time with her. Shame. Anyway, she's okay. She'll survive. We were possibly getting another puppy to dog sit or babysit, but our friend's plans changed, and so she's not coming anymore, but maybe a little later. So we'll have another puppy for my doggy to play with again and just have company. Okay, so the big folds are done. Let's put them all the way the folds needs to go. Okay, so now we're gonna make the triangles. And for the big triangle, I find it's easiest to open it up just to get that first fold, and then the other ones I keep folded, and then I can see if my folds are straight and more or less the same size as the other folds. And so this one, as you can see, this one I flipped over so the pockets will go this way, just to have variation. So remember to, if you want to be part of the day 100 draw, to leave comments on more than one video. You can leave comments on any of the 100 day project videos. I'll try to remember to put my playlist in the description box if you want to go back, and maybe, I think the other pocket that reminds me of this one, I don't want to lie if it was day 58, but round about there, 58 or 59 I think, and it only had 2 pockets, not 3, if you just added the pockets in the front and not the pocket when you glue it to a page. But you can go back and see that if you want to. It is easiest to do this one, definitely, just to start off, I think, rather than trying to do it the same as the other ones. Anyway, so the day 100 draw, let me talk about that quickly for anybody who's new. And welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. There is quite a few of you. I'm very happy that you joined me. So day 100 draw would be the same as the day 50 draw. I'm going to put together an envelope, and there'll be a ephemera piece in the envelope for each day. So you will in the end receive about 50 pieces of ephemera. If we're making something small like we did for, like, say for instance the yo-yos that we made, I added in more yo-yos than just one, just because it's a small piece of ephemera. Anyway, so then, and then every day I would, when I go through my messages each day and answer them, I would just pick 2 names every day and add them to the draw. So you can be put into the bowl. I just pick 2 names, put the 2 names in a bowl, and then so your name can be in that bowl more than once for sure. Today's nominees are Annelien and Peachy Girl 92. And your names are going in there, and good luck. Maybe on day 100, the last day of the 100 day project, you might be the owner of 50 ephemera pieces that you didn't make and you can use in your projects. We all like that, ready-made stuff, and you didn't lift a finger. I think that's why we all love Happy Mail. So I just tore more music paper. I'm just going to stick with music paper just to make things easy and simple. And first off, this one, because the music paper is double-sided, I obviously do not have to do anything with that one. So I'm just staring papers for my envelopes. Okay, and then we'll glue them in. This one can possibly go in there. Yes, easy peasy. That one. So yes, we've started our irrigation this week, but as most things go, nothing goes smoothly, huh? So I don't know, for some reason our sprinklers go on, but they do not want to go off with the timer. So my husband has spent the entire weekend trying to figure that out, and we've had really bad weather. It's been rainy and windy and cold outside, so poor him has been outside almost the entire weekend trying to figure that out. Don't ask me why something like that would happen. it's just frustrating because last year it worked perfectly. What happened in between? Who knows? Anyway, when we moved into this house, we didn't have any irrigation, so we had to get up every morning because you could only put the sprayers because of water restrictions where we live. You can only water your garden if you're using sprinkler, with a hose, between 6 and 9 in the morning. So I had to get up every morning at 6 and then put the sprayers on and then keep moving them until 9 o'clock. So that was, and you could only do it every second day. I can remember those days. It was no fun at all because I am not a morning person. I like to sleep in. Anyway, so the sprinkler system definitely made things easier, but sometimes not. It's like a computer. If it works, it's great, but if it doesn't work, it's the worst thing ever. Anyway, hopefully he can figure it out and not freeze in the process, because this weekend was pretty cold. Okay, that one's glued. This one. Other than that, nothing really happened this weekend. We've just been busy in the garden trying to get things up and running. Those two are already filled with glue. And thank you to everybody that have stuck with me throughout this 100-day project. I can thank you very much. There's quite a bit of you, and I really appreciate your support, and I hope you guys are following along and making some of these, because honestly these are so easy, most of them. And like Tina always says, she doesn't do complicated, so none of her projects are complicated, which is nice. And like this one, it kind of looks complicated when you look at the envelope, but it's actually isn't. It's actually very easy, and you don't need a lot of supplies even, which is great. And I had a very productive weekend cleaning up my room. I'm making a lot of progress. Okay, which makes me very happy, and maybe one of these days my living room will be without any boxes in the living room and everything will be cleaned up. That would be the best day ever, because at the moment I've taken everything out of my room and put it in boxes so I can absolutely reorganize and just rethink a couple of things so that it would work for me, better for me. Anyway, so at the moment a lot of things that I would normally use are packed away in boxes, and I'm constantly thinking, oh, I need this, oh, it's in a box. Anyway, it will get better, I'm sure. It will. Okay, now we need a little bit more gluing. Oh, and have you guys watched from Tuke's craft table? She had a video up. That's it. She has, I think it's 6 new kits for tags, and they're beautiful. I will link that video in my description box, and then I'll also link the discount code that you can receive. I'm just going to use this blob of glue, otherwise it just dries on my table and it's just annoying. I'll leave the link beneath her video link if you want to go buy some of those kits, and then you can get a discount in her shop. I think it's a 15% discount. Anyway, it's beautiful kits. I can't believe she made 6 new kits. That's productive. Very productive. I'm just getting rid of some of the glue because it's just kind of inevitable to get some glue on the inside just because it's triangles that you're trying to glue down. Oh, I should glue that one down too. Forgot about this one. No, it's this one. So anyway, yeah, this time of the year it's kind of, we're not having lots of fun because we're trying to get everything ready for the summer. I don't know how does it feel the same for you guys. It feels like we're not, going out or visiting with friends because we're just trying to get the garden and stuff going so that in the summer we have time to sit down and do nothing. And that's at the stage that we are at the moment. Just trying to get everything ready for the summer. And I've said before, we live in an area or in a town where most people, they come here for summer vacation, or a lot of people. And so we tend to not go away for the summer. We stay home because there's a lot of wonderful things happening. Why would you travel anywhere if everything is happening where you live? Yes, the town gets very busy during the summer, but that's kind of part of that vacation feeling. Everybody complains about the traffic in the summer, but I don't know, it kind of makes it feel like you're on vacation. There's just that exciting feeling in the air. Everybody drives a little slower. I suppose when you're on your way to work or you're in a hurry for an appointment, that can be annoying, but it's just nice. It's summer. Oh, see, I need a little bit more paper there. Didn't add enough for the white not to show. We'll just fix that quickly. It happens. Anyway, yeah, so we're not leaving, but we are getting ready to enjoy the summer at home. And what did I do? There. That is better. Can't see any white. You can also, if you don't want to do the paper, you can obviously just stencil the white pieces of paper to get rid of that, or even just add some lace there. That would be cute. There's a lot of things you can do if you don't want to add the paper. Okay, so now we need to glue. We'll put the glue on this one then here and here, and then on the little piece. I do. It's easier, I think, to put the glue on the top part of the pocket, because then it won't happen what just happened there with me, where you're gluing adding too much glue to the paper. So I would say add the glue to this side of the pocket, and then here add the glue, like even here, and this short side of the pocket. Did I do it wrong? Yes, I did. I need to tidy this one up. Let me do this while I see it. Okay. Okay, let's try again. So the short side of the pocket would be this one, and then this here, and then that long piece there. And then this little part there. It's a gooey, messy, gluey situation here. What happened here? Okay, so we're going to add it on the short side of the pocket, and then here on the short and the long side. Flip it over, and then on the inside here. There, that's what you should be doing. I have a lot of glue oozing today. And then, oh, we forgot to, let's just do it with the, I forgot about this one, because we didn't have to add paper in. Quickly finish this one. Okay. I think I need a new wipe now. This wipe is covered in glue. Let me just put this away. Okay, so how many did we make? We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in about 30 minutes. Excuse me. Shall we decorate one? We can maybe do that one. Let's see. And let's do this one, just to bring in some color. Let me just put my glue away and put the lids on, because I have a tendency to get up, walk away, and then forget to put the lids on my glue, and then the next day it's a whole process. You guys know. Okay, so I'm pulling in my bowl again, and I'm just going to, yeah, that isn't big enough, too big. Even that one will work. Just going to grab a couple of things out of the bowl. There's some lace. I just tend to keep this here on the desk. At the end of each day, I just put all my small pieces back in here, and then tomorrow I come and just work with them again. I know I might have, repeated printed papers and stuff like that when I'm doing this, but then I'm using up what I just fussy cut, or I don't have to bring everything out every day. So let's start with this one. This one is still a little wet and gooey. So let's see. This one, the green might work with it. Maybe if I tear this down a little bit. I have this on here. And what else? Could do that. I'm thinking if I do that, maybe I just want some of this gold just so this would show up a little better. Maybe to repeat the gold, I'm thinking maybe I'll just do it on the edges as well. And this is just Inca gold. I bought mine from Amazon. And if you want to ink, maybe it's a good idea to ink before you glue down as usual. But I didn't think of that, so we'll just make it work. Okay. Just gonna clean up my finger before everything is covered in gold. My table. Definitely need to clean my table today. Okay, let's get our pieces back in and see if we actually like it. Like that. And what else can we add to this? I'm looking for these little flowers. I have this small piece of lace. Can possibly go on there. Don't know that flower, what happened to it, but it's not looking so good anymore. I'm wondering if we might want these little flowers or the purple ones maybe, just to bring in a different color. Do we want the purple ones or the yellow ones? I like the purple ones better, I think. Okay. Not sure about that. Yeah, maybe it will be pretty see-through. Let's see. Let's glue stuff down and see, because once it's down, when you're still thinking, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? The options are still there, but once you've glued things down, the options are kind of gone. And usually I'm happy with it anyway, but it's just that moment when you're still thinking, oh, what about this? What about that? Then it takes longer to just make decisions if you're indecisive like me. So let's just get the sticker working. Okay, got it. And this one will be here more or less, so I'll have this just sitting there, and I'm just going to burnish it down because it has to sit on this packing paper that I've used here. It's kind of almost like a kitchen towel kind of paper, and it just came in a package with something, and I thought I love the texture and that little piece there. And so that's how it ended up in my scrap room, or my craft room, instead of the garbage or recycling, like a lot of other things. Pretty sure all of you have that same problem. Instead of recycling, it's coming up to the craft room. Okay, that one is done. And I think I'm not going to decorate another one. This is still very soggy. We'll just stick with this for today because the video is already getting very long. And so we've done 8 of these today. This was my prototype, and we've done these, and I just kept it simple and just my single sheet of paper and some music paper. So today is day 61 of the 100-day project. We made quadruple pockets from one sheet of paper, and the nominees for the 100-day draw is Annelien and Peachy Gold 92. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.